unit 10B. This is the unit in the lower parking garage near the parts storage room. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of some important items on this piece of equipment. Over here you have your main on-off breaker. If for whatever reason you need to restart this machine, you would flip that down. You have two screens over here, your Microtech and your VFD. Wait for those screens to go completely blank. Wait about 20 seconds, then come back over here, flip this back up, and these will go through a whole startup process. The whole process itself takes about 5 minutes to get the machine back going again, so just be patient with it. During that process, some alarms may pop up. As they do, just clear them. It's just the unit starting up. This is your VFD, like I said. This controls your fan speed. Right now it's set to auto and will usually be on auto. If you need to, for whatever reason, put it in manual mode, you would hit this button hand right here and you can control your fan speed up and down right there. This is your Microtech 2 controller. This gives you the basic information about what the unit is doing. We'll go to system summary. Right now it's showing unit status, fan only. If it's cooling, it'll say cooling 25%, 50% based off of how many compressors are running at the time. As we scroll over, we get some important information. Discharge air is the temperature coming out of the unit into the office. Return air is the air coming back from the offices to the unit, so that gives you an idea of your temperature spread there. As you go down, you get your condenser water temperatures. Right now it's cool because it is nice and cold outside. In the summertime, those temperatures will get into the 80s, sometimes 90s. You don't want to go much above 90. That'll start causing high pressure alarms on your compressors, so just continually check that and make sure those are within the 80s. If they get out of whack, you need to check your cooling tower for potential issue. Scroll over one more and you get your water flow. That needs to always be yes. If you're having issues with high pressure, always come and check that water flow. If that says no, you have an issue maybe with your pump or with the cooling tower, but this unit will not run if water flow is no, because it has nothing to cool the machine down. We'll go back to the main screen. If this light was on, that means you have an alarm. We would click that, it would display what the alarm was. Right now it's saying no active alarms. I'll go down to previous alarms so you can see what it would look like if there was an alarm. Right here, previous alarm. So this would populate, then you would just hit clear alarm and it would wipe that away. If the problem persists, then that light would come back on. And then you need to do further troubleshooting. We'll go back to the main screen here. All right, around over here you have filter access here to replace your filters. Down in these cabinets here, that's where your compressors are. Up in these cabinets here, that's where all your electrical components, controls are. And then around here, more filter access on the other side. This in here, this is going to be your fan motor and your fan itself if you need to tighten or replace that fan belt. Also, that is where you're going to lube up the bearings for your fan motor and the fan itself. This plate right here is your nameplate for the machine, gives you important information, belt size, fan size, machine size, all the electrical information that you need. Down here, this is your condensation drain. If you ever see water building up in the machine and starting to come out of the machine, this is 99% of the time the issue. This condensation line gets backed up, it's got nowhere to go, so it just feeds into the machine. This hose right here, you can just tuck up into this nozzle and back flush it for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then let it go, and all the gunk and stuff that was built in or stuck in there will flush out, and then you'll be back up and running in no time. But that's the basics right there for your unit 10B.